I put some PB Blaster on it too early because I'm bad at this whole YouTube mechanic thing, you know. I wouldn't call myself a mechanic either. I'm just kind of some raggy that likes to work on cars. Anyways, what we're actually doing today, why I have a wheel off of the Camry with no jack stand under it, I'm getting there. You guys are much more important. Brett thinks otherwise. Anyways, what we're doing today is we're gonna do some car winterization. First, we're gonna start off with the car that's gonna be stored indoors for a long period of time, staying away from the salt, and then we're gonna move on to the car that's gonna see all the salt and the abuse of the rough winter roads that we have up here. So. Let's get into it. We're going to start by just doing a wheel swap on the Camry. Not putting snow tires on it, but we're just putting an old set of wheels on it and with an old set of tires, so these nice ones don't get all flat spotted and ruined over winter sitting in the garage. Then we got a couple of other small things to do to it that make sure to keep your classic car or just fun car safe during winter storage. Even during the summer, stuff still rusts and corrodes, unfortunately. Another feeling that I have is, I'm going to throw Brett right under the bus here. I have a feeling that the person who put these hub-centric rings on may have not cleaned the surface underneath very well, and may have just slapped them on there.
I took a wire brush to it at least.
Okay.
I didn't do the best of job, but, you know.
Okay, well, you know what?
I at least did something.
Okay, then it magically wasn't Brett's fault.
Nope. I blame these stupid Amazon hub-centric rings.
Do you have a thinner screwdriver, or smaller?
Actually, you know what? I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah, take a look in there.
Let's chiggity check it out now, y'all. I don't know, y'all. Does that look thinner?
A little bit.
My nice screwdriver's gonna get demolished by the hammer.
I'm gonna try not to ruin the top of your nice screwdriver.
It's Craftsman. Dude, freaking lifetime warranty.
Oh.
We're good.
I'm gonna break it then.
Break it.
If that's the case,
My fender is not lifetime warranty though.
Friendship ended.
Yeah, right. Friendship ended.
Good news. It's starting to move. A few more taps of this and Brett's fender that should be off in no time.
Yeah, right.
And we'll see how badly I damaged it. It doesn't look too bad.
Oh, not terrible.
Yeah, flatten that edge a little bit.
That's
and,
alright.
Just kind of rub it down with a nice piece of sandpaper a little bit, and it'll be flat again. And good enough for who it's for, you know?
Exactly.
And it doesn't seem too bent up the sides in that area, but it doesn't actually seem bent, so.
Yeah.
And as we can see here, there's quite a bit of corrosion under here. Not a ton. It's actually, a lot of it is against the wall here. And it's all soft stuff. So we'll get that cleaned up nice, and we'll get the Steely on. Yeah, we'll get the Steely on, and then it will be good for sitting. So just what I'm doing here is taking the wire brush and just kind of cleaning up this surface a little bit. We'll be doing this again when the hub-centric rings go back on. And some people may frown upon this, but I've, every once in a while when it's a daily driver or something like that, something that I drive often, I swap the wheels around. I'll just put an extremely light coating of like some zinc anti-seize.
Oh yeah.
Just a tiny coating, not a lot, and then you just put it back on, and then it usually helps it come off a little bit. But you don't want too much on there because then it can get slippery, and you don't want that either. So I'm gonna put this nice tire on the Camry now. It's got this nice, pretty good condition steel wheel actually.
Until you see it rolling and you see how flat spotted it is.
But that's why we have them. We have them because they're already flat spotted and we don't care about them when we throw them on the car during the winter.
Exactly.
However, we're just going to check the date code on this real quick. 2012.
That's yeah.
Good tread. Full set. $500. I know what I got. No lowballs. I don't respond to. Is this still available?
I mean, those things have been cross-threaded so many times. Just don't cross-thread them on.
I'm trying not to.
I really hope that. Grab one of the ones that looks somewhat gray and not brown. There you go. Yeah.
That's
sure.
one of your.
Sure.
It works.
It does work.
You're gonna be like, why is one of them missing? And it's gonna be hand tight.
No. Get a regular one on there. No. You've lost socket privileges.
That was rude. How am I supposed to put the regular ones on?
You don't get two.
With my hands?
Yes.
Fine, they're all gonna be hand tight then. Fuck you.
That's fine.
Not the steel. These wheels, on the other hand, are quite spectacular on this car, I feel.
They fit, right?
I like it a lot.
They fit the look of the car.
That one didn't feel very good.
Oh, yeah, no. The rears are just gone. Don't worry,
That one felt wobbly when I took it off, and that's not what you want.
It probably was. So, don't worry.
Use some wide tires for a Camry, man.
Well, they're way wider than stock. Those are 195s. Those are like 205s or 215s.
Oh.
Actually, I think they're 215s.
They're not as...
Are they?
They're not much wider than I thought they were.
Nope.
They're 205.
They're 205s, yeah. So they're just a little bit.
We need some like 235s square set.
Dude, the 205s already stick out to like here. They stick way out.
Mexi flush, dog.
Mexi flush, yeah. Getting freaking truck rice poke. The truck rice poke. Like two quarters of a freaking football field out from the fender.
I like me some Mexi flush hard bodies, you know? Terrible. Don't do that to your truck.
Alright. Well, this one's on. This has a date code from 2007, by the way. Yeah. That's how little this car was taken care of.
That's safe.
It's not dry cracked, it's fine. So, yeah, I think now we're just gonna drop it down. We're gonna drop it down and torque the wheel. Beautiful. Thank you.
Cameraman doing the work still.
Thank you, helper. Even though you did most of the work.
Well, there's still half of a car to do, so maybe you could do half of the car.
Half? Yeah. Alright. Fair enough.
And we're gonna get on that, and we won't bore you guys with that because you saw one front and one rear. And that's kind of it for this car. That's the big piece of this car. We have a couple of small other pieces that you will see, and then we're gonna get moved on to the old Subaru.
It's not a Subaru, dude.
That's like saying my 9.3 isn't a Vauxhall Vectra. Your car's basically a Subaru.
Fair enough. Okay.
Well, a Subaru is basically your car.
Yeah.
So your car is the Vauxhall Vectra in this situation.
Okay. Fair enough.
Anyways, back to it.
Where did my socket go?
Probably where you left it.
Oh, there. Oh, this one's gonna take a lot of work. You had the gun in one, right?
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah, I try to make things more difficult for you.
I see that. All right.
You guys get a better view of that star pattern there with the front wheel, because Brett doesn't have to be inside of the car.
That is true. All right. I guess we'll move on to the next side. We'll get that done, and whatever else we have to do to this thing, and then I guess we'll get the Subaru in. I'm calling it that now.
It's important to disconnect your battery on your fun car that you put away for the winter, because you don't want to be constantly buying batteries. They're expensive, they're heavy, and they suck to replace. I mean, it's easy, but I just hate lifting them out because I'm lazy. So I'd rather just disconnect this and then reconnect it come driving season, and off I go.
Yeah, so you don't kill your battery while it sits, right?
Exactly. Another solution to this is you can have a trickle charger hooked up to it. Obviously, a trickle charger costs money. Disconnecting your battery costs a wrench.
Yeah.
Or perhaps you could borrow one or steal one if that's your morals. I don't advise it, but it's reality. So, yeah, you can have a trickle charger hooked up to it, and that will that'll just charge your battery over the winter very slowly, where it won't boil it from charging for so long, but just a little bit of juice keeps it alive, and then you'll be ready for the season come nice weather. So we're not going to do that right now, as I said, because we still need to move into Blueberoo and do that video, and we're going to get on to that after adding some fuel additive to the Camry. So we're going to get on to that now, and fuck, whatever.
Yeah.
So we got the fuel stabilizer right here. Not a sponsor. And now we need to just figure out how much to put in.
I don't know.
I don't know how to read.
I don't either.
That's a problem.
That is a problem.
We're
Neither of
gonna-
us know how to read.
We're gonna go get assistance, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, that one's clean, I think. Yeah.
This one looks clean. I mean,
That one also looks
wipe
clean.
wipe it down real quick.
Yeah.
Let's give her an old wipe down real quick with some Blue Shop rags. Not a sponsor.
Blue Shop rags.
Yeah, Blue
Only the
Shop
finest quality, too.
Not a sponsor.
Nope.
Uh,
Sponsor us, please.
hit us up.
Hit us up. Sponsor us.
Hit us up. Yeah, we need more, because look, your crappy jack's leaking everywhere. Nice.
Yep. That's my original jack. And it's not loving life. I only use it to like hold up like
Cars.
yeah, right, cars.
Cars, just cars, nothing major.
Yeah. Especially cars that are like way heavier than the rated weights.
I prefer to
rating.
lift Porsche Cayennes with it.
I lift full-size crew cab Chevy trucks with the with the lightest duty.
No.
It's fine.
This title of this episode should be not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Unsponsored.
That'll be the after the slash ones. You know, separate titles.
Yeah, how to winterize
How to
your
winter
cars.
prep your car slash
/
not sponsored.
So, anyways, now that I've mediocrely cleaned the funnel, I can stick that in the hole.
Okay.
Hey, bud, you know there's a place for this? Right fucking there.
Hey, boy, look at that.
Now, what the fuck is a milliliter? I gotta do 16.5 ounces. That's fucked.
Kinda. That doesn't sound fun. Alright, first in. This is gonna be not long at all.
It'll get 15. How about that?
15 seems good enough. I just got a really good angle.
And now we need to see if it hates life.
Probably.
So time to run the Camry for 5 minutes because after I learned to read, it says run engine for 5 minutes after adding product to treat entire fueling system.
Huh.
Well, it says fuel system. I still can't really read that well. Let's see, is it billowing smoke?
That's the
Question of sensory. Oh, it smells?
dude, it smells weird.
Does smell a little weird.
Huh.
But it's not billowing smoke, so that's good. And
Yeah.
it's idling mint, so
Yeah. It's idling better than it usually does.
yeah, let's pull it outside and we'll let it idle for the 5 minutes allowed. There's your riveting Saab content that this channel apparently is known for now.
Yeah.
Man, those are bright.
I can't see where you're at, Tom.
Don't worry about me, just don't hit your car.
I'll hit whatever I want.
Don't hit mine either.
Reed, you go through this. Please configure.
You messed it up. Having trouble getting in reverse there, guy?
My reverse gear works, man. Don't worry about it.
And stop. Good work. Good work. Professional driver on a closed course, because you have to say that on the internet nowadays.
Alright guys, so we got the Subaru in. These summer wheels we're going to take off and put on some nice winter steelies and winter tires. Summer tires, I mean, you can definitely make do with them if you're careful, if you're a good enough driver, but I definitely always recommend either all seasons or winter tires. So what we're going to do basically, I have it all laid up here. We're going to put the OEM lug nuts on. Gonna put some coilover covers actually. I got these from Coilover Depot. And we're actually gonna lube up the coilovers themselves, just around the collars so nothing seizes. Especially these ones being BC racing coilovers are known to seize. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it, I guess. Alright guys, so we're going to take the wheel off. Got the key for the splined wheel lugs I got on here. A little bit more thinner profile. So we're going to take this wheel off and we're going to get going on what to do to prep your car for the winter if you have a lowered fun sports car and you want to drive it through the winter. Hub-centric ring came off with it, unlike the Camry. That's so nice.
Wow, that makes our lives a lot easier, huh?
So much easier. Alright guys, first step in here, we're going to clean off any of the dirt and debris. There is some residual WD-40 lubricant because I usually do actually lube them so they don't seize, because I've had coilover sets that are pretty rotted. So we go ahead and clean any residual, anything off.
Take care of your coilovers and they'll take care of you.
Exactly.
Well, take care of your whole car and it'll take care of you. How about that? Actually, not true at all. Some cars just hate you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So as that dries off, I'm going to present our can of wonders here. Nice shining light above it. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to spray in here right above the collar so it trickles down into here, and like right up against here and a little bit above it as well, just so that also trickles down. Brandon mentioned to me earlier actually a good tip that I want to share with you guys. If you spray too much, like covering the whole thing, it'll actually attract dirt and it will most likely corrode from there. Let me get the straw on this thing.
A little bit of straw action.
A little straw action, bud.
Have you thought of the turtles at all during that?
Ah,
choice?
crap. Ah, my hand. Wipe it off on the floor.
Did you think about the turtles while making that decision at all?
Not at all.
Well,
Not in the slightest.
just make sure you take care of that straw when you're done with it.
It'll end up.
Don't put it in the ocean.
Why not? No.
Only car batteries in the ocean.
You gotta recharge the eels.
I mean, obviously, everyone's going to call me a hypocrite because I say that you need to spray underneath the collar as well there and it trickles down. Yes, but it's not as much as if you just sprayed the entire thing, okay?
Yep. Exactly.
There's going to be dirt on your coilovers. It's on the outside of the car. We're just trying to minimize that.
Exactly. So, I mean, you could probably see I had it at a higher level before. I've already raised this car because I was sick of it slamming against the ground like every 2 seconds.
Terrible roads.
Yeah, terrible
especially
roads
in this
around here.
area. So
So yeah, exactly. Terrible roads. So basically, raise it up a little bit. If you have a low car, I recommend raising it about an inch. So that would be probably around 2 inches of coilover play. That's what I found, at least with the BCs. Every 2 inch corresponds to 1 inch of actually, wheel gap between the fender. Is what I've noticed. So raise it up a little bit, and we're gonna get going on the coilover cover. So typically, bottom of the collar around here, and then just however far it goes up on the strut. Mainly, you're just trying to protect this area. So these ones are nice. They're Velcro. Kind of fit around it.
some coilover covers will you gotta zip tie them on, or some are Velcro. I've seen zipper ones as well, which are really nice.
Zipper ones seem really nice.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those on expensive coilovers, but no matter what, you want something over it. Doesn't really matter how much you spend in this department. I suppose if you're in an extreme environment, you may want to spend up a bit more, but
Yeah.
in normal winter and salt conditions, you just want to have these covered or they're gonna get ruined quickly.
Exactly. So yeah, here's the cover. This is how it looks. It pretty much sits exactly right below the collar and just a little bit above where you guys can see on the spring. It's kind of towards the top rungs of it. So yeah, it mainly just covers the whole thing. Doesn't have to be exactly, airtight. Just enough to stop, residual splashing. So we're gonna move the camera. We're gonna get this winter wheel back on, and we'll do the same thing to all 4 of the wheels, and we'll show you guys the result. So basically, we put the coilover cover on, we greased not greased, but we lubricated everything. Yeah, so we're just gonna throw the wheel on, and then I think we're gonna call it quits for the night, guys. We'll definitely follow up with everything we did and do a proper outro, but I forgot the lugs. Oh, let me get these things.
Good job.
Whoops. Anyways, guys. Here you go.
Now that I have the lug nuts.
And put the wheel on. Just have. Wait, it's in 3. It's in 3. There you go.
Come on. Know you're gonna get that bit though.
Alrighty.
Time to torque them. Always torque your wheels.
Not bad.
Well, I'd say that's a pretty successful night's work, Got both your cars ready for the winter season, and you're ready to rip.
Yeah.
I have no snow tires, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
and
we'll
two-wheel
see.
drive.
Yeah, it's true.
So we'll see how that goes. If the car survives. It did a terrible misfire on startup, if you can hear it idling out there. Not sure if you will be able to, but
Probably.
did terrible misfire restart. Sobs can be good. Sobs can also be nightmares. So I think I may have a bit of a nightmare with this one. So we'll see what happens with it. I may sell it, I may not.
Yeah, let's just hope it doesn't turn into a big money pit. That's the only thing.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
But a few comments I'd like to make as we're finishing up the video here. There's a couple other things that you definitely want to check when it comes to your winter daily. Things that we just know are good on this car because A, we've done it recently, or B, Brett drives it every day, and Brett's a tech. He knows this stuff. So, one thing that you definitely want to check is your battery. Make sure your battery's good. Having a weak battery, cold weather coming, it's going to equal a bad time for you, especially if you got a diesel or something with high compression. You need to make sure you got fresh battery or batteries. Another thing, you always want to check the cooling system. You want to make sure that it's going to be able to survive these cold temperatures and not freeze up on you, because that would be terrible.
Anything else?
Check your tire pressures too. It's getting cold out, you know.
That's true.
Check
Yep.
your pressures. If your light's on, don't be lazy. Just fix it. Put some air in it. It's not that hard.
The New England accent too. It's not that hard.
So there you go.
Yep. So there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back with the regular content, just like this.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. We love seeing your comments. We got a couple ideas brewed up for the next video, so hoping you guys are looking forward to that, because we're looking forward to showing it to you. So
Yep. Stick around.
Have a good evening, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the sunset.